maybe one of the biggest rituals, that we'll have, besides going the other direction. I do that too.
Fame also brings bizarre allegations, like the lady who went to court accusing Beyonce of practicing extreme witchcraft.
Say and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone.
Apparently, Beyonce, your ultimate fave singer, is supposedly dabbling in witchcraft to keep her superstar status intact. And get this, Erykah Badu, another soulful singer, seems to have spilled the beans on it. Looks like there's some serious tension brewing between these two artists. Can you believe it? Let's dive into the drama. Erykah Badu, known for her incredible music career spanning decades, has a fascinating personal life, especially when it comes to her connections in the rap industry. Surprisingly, there's a lesser-known side to her story that suggests many rappers were wary of her, supposedly because of her captivating charm. It's said that Badu has this unique vibe that not only attracts but also intimidates even the toughest rappers out there. Back in the late 90s, she soared to fame, winning Grammys and becoming a key figure in the neo-soul movement. This genre, featuring artists like Jill Scott, D'Angelo, Music Soul Child, and Bilal, brought a resurgence of powerful soul music mixed with social awareness. Erykah Badu's musical journey took a significant turn when her demo caught the attention of Motown Records, thanks to her background in performing arts and love for New York hip-hop. This led to her debut album, Baduism, which not only received critical acclaim, but also sold 3 million copies, making a big splash in the music scene. While Baduism was climbing the charts, Erykah Badu's style stood out from the mainstream R&B scene of the early 2000s, dominated by acts like Destiny's Child, Usher, and Maya. What made her different was her blend of artistic influences and socially conscious themes, setting her apart as a trailblazer in a genre often driven by more conventional sounds. Her ability to push boundaries contributed to her lasting impact as a visionary in the realm of neo-soul. Pick your Afro daddy. While Erykah Badu has cemented her image as a soul music icon and earned the nickname Goddess, there have been some interesting rumors swirling around her journey. Some people speculate that Badu might have qualities resembling those of a secret voodoo priestess. There have been ongoing discussions about her alleged knack for forming intense bonds with rappers, almost like she has a mysterious power of seduction that goes beyond the usual levels of influence.
You are keenly aware of the urban legend that men can't look you in the eye without falling in love.
That's why I try to wear, hat.
There's a buzz going around that when Erykah focuses her attention on a rapper and gets involved romantically, it's like they undergo a total transformation. Word has it that those caught up in these relationships come out different, whether it's in their actions, thoughts, or even how they look. What's really interesting is the name she picked for her record label, Control Freak Records. That choice hints at an intriguing perspective on Badu's influence, suggesting she might have a level of control or the ability to spark changes in the lives of those close to her. It kinda lines up with the rumors about her captivating charm having this transformative power.
These things that I feel other people are feeling, the things that I've created or that the creator has created and is channeling through me, is felt and heard.
Erykah Badu's mysterious vibe seems to stretch even further, with rumors swirling about her ability to sway rappers with her freakiness. It's whispered that she can manipulate the vibes in her relationships, creating a unique and transformative bond with her chosen partners. This influence is rumored to be so strong that, figuratively speaking, if Badu's 3 kids were to form a rap group, they'd inherit coaching skills reminiscent of some of the genre's greatest. Each child, born from a relationship with a highly respected Southern MC, adds another layer to this intriguing story. Erykah Badu's captivating allure, steeped in the enigma of Baduism, seems to be a widely acknowledged yet elusive phenomenon within the entertainment industry. This reputation is vividly demonstrated through her portrayal of the character sister in the film What Men Want. In this role, she mesmerizes audiences as a psychic fortune teller who, while serving tea, introduces an air of mystery by adding an undisclosed secret ingredient, Poe. Even Erykah herself found similarities between herself and the character, saying, like I said, sister is just a bigger over-the-top version of who I am, what I'm interested in, and it's coupled with what people believe. I am the persona that people believe I am in the mystique behind them. What actually is all of that? She gotta be high. So all of that is kind of thrown into the pot of who sister is. I dabble in all of the arts that are sciences that help us get closer to nature. Moreover, Compton rapper Glasses Malone has shared a fascinating incident from the BET Awards, recounting a moment in the company of Birdman, the co-founder of Cash Money Records. Upon encountering Erykah Badu's striking presence and being deeply impressed by her voluptuous figure, Glasses Malone felt compelled to disclose his intentions to Birdman. He expressed his desire to engage in flirtation with Badu until Birdman promptly interrupted him, saying,
"Grab me again." He's like, "Man, she like a witch or something, man."
Following Glasses, Malone's acknowledgement of Birdman's genuine interest in Erykah Badu's captivating persona and black magic image, Malone heeded Birdman's advice and opted not to pursue Badu any further. Shifting the focus, Erykah Badu's studio, affectionately named Badudio, adds another layer to her mystique. Nestled near a family home, Badudio boasts amenities like a bed, a meditation space, a sauna, and a piano. Badu herself has suggested a haunting atmosphere, stating, "I am almost sure that it's haunted. I've written some hauntingly crazy songs on it. I'm an okay keyboard player, but when I play this one, liberace." Within the confines of Badu's Badudio, a collection of rare instruments graces the space, with rumors suggesting some possess seductive qualities. "I've been using sound instruments on my album since 1997. There's always a bed of delta waves or zeta waves or beta waves underneath the music," she explained. "One of my favorite instruments or tools I like to use are tuning forks." A prominent feature within Badu's Badudio is a substantial double-ended tuning fork, intricately tailored to integrate delta waves on one side and beta waves on the other. Delta waves, renowned as brain waves associated with deep sleep, play a crucial role in promoting restful sleep, enhancing the immune system, and reducing stress. On the contrary, beta waves are linked to alertness, mental activity, memory, and overall cognitive performance. This distinctive tuning fork not only contributes to the studio's diverse collection, but also mirrors Badu's affinity for holistic elements that embrace both relaxation and mental acuity.
Beautiful instrument. Very low frequency, good for the lower chakra.
And we find some traces of tuning forks as witchcraft. It is widely believed that tuning forks is a process used in magic. Speaking of tuning, Badu also found a way to wear one in her mouth. "I'm from Dallas, Texas, South Dallas, Texas, to be exact, the home of people that actually get real gold teeth put in their mouth," she said. "I designed this grill, and it's a tuning fork, controlling the frequency of the environment." People openly discuss the magnetic charm attributed to her, as highlighted during her appearance on the Tamron Hall show. When asked about the rumor suggesting that men find it difficult to gaze into her eyes without feeling a yearning for her love, Badu acknowledged the speculation, saying, "Women too, and children and animals. Any living, breathing thing. My power. I think it's indescribable in the bedroom. That's not where you're gonna find it, because my magic doesn't lie between my thighs, it lies between my ears." However, according to her, there is another celebrity who is involved in witchcraft who is Queen Bey. You might have noticed, but there had already been suspicions about Beyoncé's seemingly on a cultic side. Way back in 2018, Kimberly Thompson, Beyoncé's former drummer, had accused the singer for extreme witchcraft and magic spells of M. Seemingly, this was what she said.
It's literally shattered everything that I've tried to build after doing that work in my life. If I have always said when I was a kid, I never would want to regret anything.
Not only that, she further claims that Beyoncé has been casting spells to keep her under her control, as much as using some mind control tactics to keep her tied down completely. Kimberly Thompson's attempt to obtain a restraining order against Beyoncé is a noteworthy development in the story. However, it's important to note that restraining orders are typically granted when there is concrete evidence to demonstrate a credible threat or potential harm. In this case, the judge's decision to deny the motion suggests that there was insufficient evidence to support the claim that Beyoncé posed a threat to Kimberly Thompson. Legal actions such as restraining orders require a high standard of proof to be met before they are granted. As such, the court's decision indicates that there wasn't enough evidence to substantiate the allegations against Beyoncé. However, there are many incidents where Bey has been seen acting weirdly. In recent years, there has been ongoing speculation about the reasons behind Lauryn Hill's disappearance. While some have previously suggested that she may have struggled with addiction or mental health issues, a recent disclosure from Lauryn Hill herself suggests a different narrative. According to her, it appears that her career decline was orchestrated by her closest friend and collaborator, Beyoncé.
Young people know that it is not a burden to love him. and to represent him.
Lauryn Hill's rise to stardom was rapid, achieving milestones that continue to pose a challenge for contemporary rap artists to surpass, even 2 decades after her breakthrough. However, the perplexing aspect lies in the swift decline of her career after the release of just one album, considering her immense potential to accomplish even greater feats.
Until I realized that until you conquer the enemy in yourself, you can't deal with anyone.
Back in the past, about 15 years ago, the starlight of a 23-year-old Lauryn Hill reached its zenith as she unveiled what would ultimately stand as her defining musical legacy. Prior to this, she had soared to fame as a member of the hip-hop trio The Fugees, alongside fellow artists Wyclef Jean and Pras. Her solo album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, followed, becoming a phenomenon with its multi-platinum sales and securing 5 Grammy Awards for the exceptionally talented singer-rapper.
Breaking the record for the most Grammy wins of all time. Be upstanding and show your respect. It's Renaissance, Beyonce.
These achievements etched her name in history as the first female artist to earn multiple Grammy nominations and wins in a single night, while her album also marked the first hip-hop themed work to seize the prestigious Album of the Year Grammy.
And you know what I mean? It's like, just have to stay firm.
Curiously, during the very year of Lauryn's solo album introduction, another significant talent began to make waves in the pop realm. A 16-year-old artist who would eventually go by her first name alone, Beyoncé, stepped onto the scene with Destiny's Child and their self-titled debut album. Intriguingly, there exists a subtle 1-degree connection between these two icons. Destiny's Child collaborated with Wyclef on their track No No No, marking the release of their first successful single that ascended to the summit of R&B charts.
Breaking the record for the most Grammy wins of all time. Be upstanding and show your respect. It's Renaissance, Beyonce.
In retrospect, a closely intertwined narrative unfolds. As one star's trajectory faltered, another soared. The focal point, Lauryn Hill, reportedly declined a lead role in the Hollywood production Charlie's Angels, aligning herself with a specific brand of feminism. Reflecting on this decision in an interview, Hill remarked, "Men like it when you sing to them, but step out and try and control things, and there are doubts. This is a very S industry. They'll never throw the genius title to a sister." Interestingly, Lauryn Hill's initial taste of success came through acting. In 1991, she made her debut alongside Jean in a hip-hop adaptation of Shakespeare's Twelfth Night titled Club's Friend. Recognizing her potential, a talent agent discovered Hill and secured her a role on the soap opera As the World Turns. Subsequently, she graced the screen in Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit, earning praise from film critic Roger Ebert, who lamented that her remarkable talent was underutilized. Hill's acting journey also led her to Steven Soderbergh's King of the Hill.
I don't know, I've just been thinking about things. My mother thinks singing is dead end.
Gradually, the weight of celebrity began to take its toll on Hill. Her days became a whirlwind of tours, film projects, and music production, with even the simple act of shopping tainted by the constant presence of paparazzi. In response, she parted ways with her managers, withdrew from the public eye, and embraced a new routine centered around Bible study sessions. These classes, held 5 days a week and led by a figure known as Brother Anthony, left a profound impact on her. Reflecting on this period, Pras would later tell Rolling Stone in 2003, "I had a tape of his teachings. That S is ill. F me up. I can't really explain it. It was some weird S, man. It was some real cult S." In stark contrast, the other luminary, Beyoncé, and her group mates contributed the empowering anthem Independent Women Part 1 to the film's soundtrack. As events unfolded, one star appeared to fade from the media spotlight while the other continued to dazzle across various publications, gracing the pages of Sports Illustrated, Vogue, GQ, and even the feminist magazine Miss One Luminary exhibited a gift for lyrics, seamlessly blending rap and melody to explore topics like politics, love, religion, and challenging the influence of corporate media. In contrast, the other gravitated towards more surface-level pursuits, centering her attention on nightlife revelry, projecting an image of glamour, and celebrating her financial independence as she navigated heartaches and fleeting romances.
I think people are so brainwashed. You get up in the morning, you click on the computer, you see all these pictures and it's all you think of is the picture and the image that you see.
Subsequently, it came to light that the song featured in Charlie's Angels had been passed on to Beyoncé after she declined the film role. However, Beyoncé's standing in the music industry hasn't been without its controversies. She's been associated with a willingness to trade artistic integrity for opportunities and recognition. Historically, Beyoncé has been observed to readily accept offers purely for the allure of monetary gain and celebrity status. This pattern seems to have persisted in her decision to take on this particular song. At the time, Lauryn could not have anticipated that this seemingly small act would have such far-reaching consequences for the trajectory of her own career. In an interview, she said, "People need to understand that the Lauryn Hill they were exposed to in the beginning was all that was allowed in that arena at the time. I had to step away for the sake of the machine. I was being way too compromised. I felt uncomfortable having to smile in someone's face when I really didn't like them or know them well enough to like." Moreover, when Beyoncé was busy selling her soul, Lauryn was busy gaining all the spiritual aura as Miseducation stands as an immaculately crafted masterpiece, brought to life through the collaborative efforts of a diverse ensemble of musicians. Its lyrics remain unrivaled expressions of both heartache and rebirth, symbolizing liberation from the constraints of society and a steadfast reliance on a higher power.
And then my humility, and in those places that most people wouldn't expect a lesson to come from. That's where I learned so much.
In addition, the complete album Odyssey presented by Beyoncé in Lemonade in 2016 shares a comparable coherence with the unified vision of Miseducation. Beyoncé, who included a cover of X Factor during her 2014 On the Run tour, has acknowledged the influence of Miseducation on her own artistic expression. Speculations resurfaced as Beyoncé was known for engaging in endeavors that were profitable to her. Fans once more criticized Beyoncé for what they perceived as appropriating a legendary song for her own fame. The sentiment grew that Beyoncé chose to sing Lauryn's song in order to enhance her success and glamour. One of the internet users wrote, "The people who aren't getting it aren't close enough to God to understand the depth spiritual matters. Being lukewarm has been popularized, but the real ones know the real ones." Another one said, "Why are y'all expecting holiness from Beyoncé in the first place? You don't reach that level of fame without giving your allegiance to the other side. The industry is evil, and you only become a big as they allow you to. And they only allow it if they know you are all in with them. There is dark, dark magic involved with the music of the biggest artists. Getting upset over this one song is like reaching into a barrel of rotten apples and picking one to throw away." Meanwhile, during the previous year, the singer made a notable return to the stage, delivering a series of highly acclaimed performances at festivals across the USA and various venues in and around Europe. However, just as her career seemed to be gaining momentum, a wrench was thrown into the works today. Reports are indicating that she might be facing potential jail time due to unpaid taxes for the years 2005, 2006, and 2007. These unpaid taxes have accumulated to a staggering sum of $1.5 million.
Ms. Hill got sentenced to 3 months of imprisonment to be followed by 1 year of probation, and during that 1 year of probation, she'll have 3 months of house arrest.
In response to these claims, she has penned a chilling open letter, shedding light on what she alleges to be a perilous landscape within the music industry. Over the past several years, Lauryn has chosen to stay in what could be referred to as an underground domain. This decision was driven by the goal of nurturing a community of individuals who share similar ideals, individuals who seek autonomy and the freedom to chase their aspirations, shielded from the influence of a media-backed military-industrial complex driven by a markedly distinct agenda. She said, "Having put the lives and needs of other people before my own for multiple years, and having made hundreds of millions of dollars for certain institutions under complex and sometimes severe circumstances, I began to require growth and more equitable treatment, but was met with resistance." That's just one incident. It is also believed that Aaliyah was also ruined by Beyoncé, and it was revealed by Kanye West. For an extended period, Kanye West's camaraderie with Beyoncé and Jay-Z stood out as one of Hollywood's most celebrated friendships. The connection appeared genuinely unbreakable, fostering the belief that their bond would endure indefinitely. However, contrary to expectations, the dynamics of their friendship underwent a significant shift. Over time, their once solid connection began to fray, reaching a point where communication between the three pop stars became scarce. Sources suggest that their relationship has deteriorated to the extent that meaningful conversations are now a rarity. Despite the strained ties, Kanye West remains unreserved in expressing his thoughts on the matter. He clearly said said that her mother was sacrificed with many others, and still nobody is standing up against the supposedly cruel organization. Looks like people who can't be controlled can only be traumatized or go missing. Well, we all know Kanye always speaks whatever's on his mind, and nobody can stop him from doing that. Whether he's expressing his anti-Semitic views or exposing people for carrying out human sacrifices, Kanye's always going to let us know about his opinions. Well, again, Kanye just went all out with his heavy claims, and if you still didn't get the meaning behind his bizarre claims, then we can explain it for you. Kanye hinted that a lot of celebrities are involved in human sacrifices. Now, he didn't exactly say this, but just insinuated it, but we are just good with cracking codes. Besides, he claimed that he couldn't be controlled by the people running Hollywood because he hasn't killed anyone. But then again, he gave us a list of people who could be controlled, and this leads us to the logical conclusion that he's hinting about the people who are involved in the Illuminati organization and have taken innocent lives before. That's what Kanye exactly said. They can't control me. They can control Shaq and Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Beyonce and Jay-Z. Ain't no name I won't say it's up. Even fans believed Kanye at this point and gave him their full support, saying, I believe it especially when Beyonce talks about using the Bible pages as a tampon. Evil controls both Jay-Z and Beyonce. She wouldn't be as big of a star if Aaliyah was still with us, but she was sacrificed. God bless you, Ye, for confirming the evil within these people. We love you, yeah. Stay safe. Not only Kanye, but Jaguar Wright also have some solid points to make regarding Aaliyah's death. According to her, when Aaliyah died, Beyonce's solo career was struggling, and all she needed was an empty spot that could make her popular overnight. Well, Aaliyah's death seems to be the needed push for her struggling career, and now look, she is known as the Queen of Many Hearts. Despite the reality that Aaliyah is gone now, till when are we going to let the same people benefit off the same kind of tragedy over and over again? It's high time that they should pay for their crimes. Even fans are praising Jaguar for standing up for their beloved songstress, saying, I will never forget Aaliyah. She will always be in my heart. I hate what the industry did to her. It is hard for me to hear her music nowadays without getting choked up. Her soul was love, endless love. You could see it in the way she treated other people. She was of pure heart. Thank you for speaking on this, Jaguar. Beyonce and Jay-Z have long been the subject of wild accusations and complex conspiracy theories. One of the most notorious claims suggests that the power couple is somehow tied to the infamous Illuminati, supposedly pulling strings behind the scenes to shape a new world order. According to these imaginative stories, Beyonce and Jay-Z use their music videos and performances to manipulate and control the public, fueling suspicions of hidden agendas surrounding their fame. For years, Jay-Z has been known to throw up a hand signal resembling a triangle during his shows, often interpreted as a nod to his label Rockefeller Records, which uses a diamond as its logo. Occasionally, Beyonce has been spotted making the same gesture, presumably in support of her husband. However, the triangle shape has sparked associations with the Eye of Providence, a symbol linked to various secret societies, including the Freemasons and Illuminati. As a result, conspiracy theorists argue that Jay-Z's hand signal secretly signifies his allegiance to the Illuminati. On the other hand, Beyonce and Jay-Z are well aware of the increasingly bizarre theories that surround them. To get back to the haters, Beyonce directly addresses them in Formation, her lyrics stating, "Y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess." Aaliyah's untimely death had a lasting impact on the entertainment industry and elicited profound grief from her worldwide fan base. However, in the aftermath of her passing, a wave of rumors and conspiracy theories emerged, complicating the distinction between reality and speculation. These theories span from speculations about the pilot's identity to more far-fetched claims, including allegations of the Illuminati's involvement in her demise as a means to facilitate Beyoncé's rise to stardom. I remember when Aaliyah passed away, I was really upset, journalist Ian Doley says. The story kept saying that she was adamant about getting on the plane. I was almost upset with her. Why did you want to get on that plane so badly? I remember wrestling with this, being like, well, she wanted to get back to Damon Dash, she wanted to be with her team, and who wouldn't want their stuff with them? The question frequently surfaces, why Beyonce? Aaliyah and Beyonce, both rising from R&B backgrounds with burgeoning acting careers, were seen as pursuing similar dreams, laying the foundation for an alleged rivalry. According to the theory, the Illuminati supposedly favored Beyonce to continue their legacy, as Aaliyah was purportedly seeking to break free from it.
This is Beyonce on the red carpet with one of the hottest female artists out here, Miss Aaliyah. How you doing, girl?
It's so good to see you again.
You too. She's just looking fabulous.
Beyoncé's fan base has expanded globally, and she has undoubtedly achieved the pinnacle of the entertainment industry. However, a lingering notion persists among some that her success may have come at the expense of Aaliyah's dreams. Aaliyah's distinctive style and sound continue to inspire female artists, and there's a belief that Beyoncé may have looked up to her as well. Whatever it was, it seems like the wind is changing its direction, and it's possible that Bey may get some dirt on her. That's it for today. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.